Hey my panda cubs! So you've probably noticed some subtle changes to my channel and my aesthetic and aura recently. That's because I've decided to stop focusing on my misery and suffering this past 2 years. I mean, I'm called Big Sis, but I haven't really been acting like it this past 2 years. You deserve better than a big sis that just brings stress and doom and gloom. We don't need that in the community, do we? You need a big sis to love and support you and to tell you that you're beautiful the way you are. We need some uplifting content and some positivity. Which brings me to this video. So, what is the passing trap? Well, the passing trap is the idea that your transition is only successful if you're invisible, if you assimilate to societal norms, if you correctly uphold the patriarchy's beauty standards, then your transition is successful. And if for whatever reason you cannot uphold the patriarchal beauty standards, if for some reason you cannot assimilate into society norms, then your transition is a failure and you should hide away at home and you shouldn't be your authentic self. You don't deserve to be yourself. I mean, this goes for all trans people, but especially for trans women who get the majority of the hate by society. You're given two choices really when you transition: perfectly assimilate and become absolutely invisible, or just don't come out at all. Just don't be yourself at all. Those are the two options you're given, really. That's wrong. I'm throwing those options away. You deserve to feel euphoria in your own skin. You deserve to wear the clothes you want to wear. You deserve to use the makeup you want to use and look in the mirror and think, "Ah, I'm beautiful. I love who I am now," without having to perform for a judgmental society, having to adjust your fashion or having to adjust your mannerisms or trying to make yourself appear less threatening, for your transition to be somewhat accepted by anyone. It's backwards. It's all backwards. Your worth comes from your own self-love and acceptance. Your worth does not come based on how invisible you are to society. Looking in the mirror and saying to yourself, "Oh yes, I have worth because when I go outside I pass, I'm invisible. That means I have worth." It's a false narrative. Because had you never transitioned at all and just stayed in your house and never went out, society would be perfectly happy with that. You'd have just as equal amount as worth to society. You're invisible. They're not seeing you. That's what they want. And that's not what your worth should be based on. Your worth should be based on your own happiness and who you are and how you feel about yourself, goddammit. Gosh darn it. Sorry, I forgot. I'm trying to be wholesome, family friendly now. No ranting, Panda. No, she's gone. She's in 2025. Gosh darn it. Dagnammit. I'll be honest, I've been on my own journey of internalized shame of being visibly trans. As you can tell, old me would call myself a voice horn, but I don't use 4chan anymore. I've quitted like 2 years ago. The lingo stuck around. I don't know what else to call me other than a voice. I'm a person. I'm an unvoice trained individual is what I am, because I've got sinus and throat problems, so I cannot physically have speech therapy yet, sadly. And I feel internalized shame about that. I hate, I've always hated opening my mouth in public, but now I just say no, Panda, wholesome family. Now I just say boop it. Just boop it all. We shouldn't feel shame for being who we are. Transitioning is already hard enough on our bodies and our emotions and our mind. We have to deal with the fact that we grew up being forced to be someone we didn't want to be. We have to grow up knowing that this is not the way we asked to be born. We didn't ask to be born this way, so why should we be punished for it, and why should we be ashamed of it? Nobody should be shamed for who they are. I shouldn't be ashamed for having the voice I do. I can't help it. And I shouldn't be shamed for being trans. It wasn't my choice. Transitioning is one of the bravest things you can do in life. So you should celebrate your bravery, being yourself. You should celebrate who you are. You should celebrate your differences. You should celebrate your uniqueness. And I fear that us pursuing some unattainable passing goal, bearing in mind we live in an age of digital manipulation, Instagram AI filters. So we're basing our own worth on manipulated fake pictures online in the first place. It's not healthy. It's not good for you. And it's preventing you from enjoying your life and being in the moment. You took a massive step forwards in being yourself. You've only got one life on this earth. That's it. Believe me, if I thought we could respawn or magically come back, I wouldn't be here now. I'd be in that life, wouldn't I? But no, we've got one life. And I refuse to spend it miserable just because some unattainable patriarchal beauty standard. And I refuse to stay hidden. Oh, but big sis, passing is important for safety. It's a safety requirement. That sounds like a problem with society, does it not? It's not a problem on you. It's not your fault. If you feel unsafe in society because you don't uphold societal norms or a patriarchal beauty standard, that's on society. That's what we need to change. We don't need to change you. Your aesthetic and the refinement of your looks should be based on how you want to look, on how you want to feel. I want you to be able to look in the mirror, and instead of looking for flaws that society might pick out to bully you about, I want you to look at the beauty. How long ago did you start HRT? 6 months ago? Take a close look at your skin. Feel it. Look how softer that is. Look how much prettier your eyes look. Look at those cute little cheeks of yours that I'm going to pinch. I'm going to come here, I'm going to pinch them. Celebrate the joy found in your unique transition. Instead of traumatizing ourselves, trying to fit into some pigeonhole box that society wants you in to be able to accept you. Instead of doing that, instead we should be smashing society. This is why I don't care about being visibly trans anymore, because honestly, the world needs more visibly trans people. You have two choices. Don't go outside, just hide, and if you do go outside, either conform to our standards for your birth sex or assimilate perfectly as a stereotypical Instagram model or something. Go pay £1 million on surgeries to look like an Instagram model, and you know, once you're invisible enough, we'll tolerate you. Why is that the standards that you're trying to live up to? I refuse to live with my only goal being to make bigots feel more comfortable in public. I'm going to carry on going outside, being visibly trans, in my lollygoth fashion. I dress very immature for my physical age, but I'm quite mentally and emotionally immature for my physical age. So love yourself, and from now on, go out there and treat your transition and your aesthetic and the refinement of your looks as an opportunity to explore yourself for self-exploration and self-expression and feeling true and happy about yourself and to yourself, and don't chase an unattainable standard that society demands that you chase. I had to ask myself a question. Who did I transition for? For myself or for society? I transitioned for myself. I'm happy with the way my transition is going now. I no longer look in the mirror and wish I was something I'm not. Instead, I'm finding joy in what I am. My transition is an expression of who I truly am, and no longer as some kind of performance of societal survival. You're perfect how you are, my babies. Accept and love yourself, because Big Sis accepts and loves you. Zippity, thank you so much for watching my video. If you could like, subscribe and press that bell button for me, that would really help. The algorithm's not too kind on this little panda. Thank you as always to my Patreon babies. This buys me foodies. I really appreciate it. Big Sis loves you. Zippity.